Okay, here we are on PO Britannia, our deluxe aft facing balcony, and that is A723. So you'll be given a cruise card when you get here that you'll find in your slot. This didn't work. You normally get two. If you're not, you have to put one in your slot here to get power in the cabin, although any card will do, library card, whatever you've got that will fit in that slot. So I have here a handy magnetic patch that goes on the front of your door to tell your room steward that to either not disturb you or to make up the room. Okay, going in, on the back of the door you have your handy schmandy muster station details. For this cabin is at Sindhu on deck 7. You'll find a route map on how to get there via the stairs and details of how to put your life jacket on. Your life jackets will be kept up on these shelves. Now, as you come in through the door, you'll also have a almost floor to ceiling mirror. Hello. And next to that is the air conditioning unit, set to chilly at the moment. Now, moving into the cabin, we've got a very large king size double bed. It is comfortable. The pillows are quite soft. It can be split into twins, although we had requested this for our travelling party in the next cabin and it wasn't done. We have next to that a bedside cabinet. Not sure what's happening here. I know it's just celebrated its 10th birthday, but there are some tweaks that still need to be done. Two deep drawers here, storage on the top, light switches for the main lights. Some nice artwork above the bed, all in very muted browns and blues everywhere. We then have opposite the bed a very large TV with one of only 3 plug sockets in the room. Again, deluxe balcony. I would have expected more than 3. This one not easy to plug an extension into because of the fact there's nothing for anything to rest on, just this tiny little shelf. Coming across, again, you've got a second bedside cabinet. Very, very nice deep drawers. Plenty to get your bits and sundries in. Plenty of storage under the bed for your cases. Light switch on the wall here. Now this does the light for the balcony outside. A 2-seater sofa. This does convert into a bed, which is why it looks a bit odd, but it's very, very deep. To be honest, I'm not sure what size bed it folds out into, but I'd imagine that there's not a lot of room really for 4 share in this cabin. It's not one that I would recommend. I would recommend, if you've got the money, splurge a bit, get 2 cabins. Small coffee table, and then we have desk cum vanity unit. Now here we have plug socket and the phone socket. Phone dedicated for calling the ship's areas. A nice vanity mirror. Don't think it lights up or anything. No. small drawer underneath with your hairdryer. Cupboard here with a shelf and your mini fridge unstocked in this cabin. Because this is a UK based cruise line that coming out of Southampton, you have got your kettle, mugs, tea, coffee and sugar. We're lucky on this cabin, we're a deck below the buffet, so it means we can go get milk if we need it. Behind that you'll find the third plug socket, which is the one for the kettle, and of all things an American socket, which is, or European, I'm not sure which one it is, but again there's not a lot of space, so really you are down to 2 sockets, which for a deluxe cabin isn't fantastic. I mean, the furniture, as you can see, is showing a bit of wear and tear. Now I'll walk back towards the bathroom and show you that and the dressing area, the wardrobe area first. So here we have the wardrobe area, very large wardrobe area. You do get quite a few hangers. We bought a few of our own, and they will always get you some more from your room attendant if you need any. All you have to do is ask. Again, plenty of space to store your luggage. On the top here, more space for your bags. We have tucked in here 2 shelves, and then in here, shelf, safe, quite enough, big enough for an iPad and your passports if you don't have them with you, and more shelf space. And we have the bathroom. So, not a huge bathroom. We have a shower with a washing line and my swimming trunks. Flannels, because for some reason P&O have stopped supplying flannels in their bathrooms. Now, considering we were only on Iona earlier this year where flannels were supplied, coming on to Britannia other end of the year and no flannels. I mean, it's a good thing we bought our own, but it's another thing just to keep an eye on. Now, they supply White Company goods, White Company flowers, jasmine, rose and neroli shampoo and body wash. You'll be given 2 pool towels in your cabin to use around the pool. You can either exchange them once used at the exchange desk on the Lido, or bring them back, put them in the bottom of your shower bath, and your room attendant will replace them. You have your lovely toilet. Do not sit on it when you flush. Toilet roll is at an awkward angle for this loo. You do have to twist slightly. You do have a handy tissue box built in. 1 sink with a push down plug. More White Company products. A fairly decent mirror. Shaver socket in here. I'm not even sure how you open it, or if you oh yes, you have to pull it from the bottom. It's quite stiff. So there's your shaving socket, and then a few shelves here. They do supply glasses for your toothbrushes of all things. So hooks on the back of the door to hang your towels from. They do ask you to do this if you're happy to carry on using your bath or shower towels and hand towels instead of constantly changing them. GoPro, pause. Right, so we've left the bathroom behind. We're going to walk back through the cabin and show you Probably the best feature of this balcony cabin, this man here. He's the best feature. No. We have our lockable sliding door. Now to open these doors, it's handle up and then pull. Now please bear in mind, if you're in a hot country visiting, that the air conditioning in your cabin only works when the patio door is closed. If you've got your door open, the air conditioning will not come on. Oh. Hold that car because I can't open the door. Right then. Big whack there. Right then. So this is the best bit of this aft facing balcony, is the size. It is absolutely huge. Now we are on deck 15 on Britannia, so above us we have the Lido deck, so we have the sunset bar directly above, so we do get this nice glass canopy that comes over the top of our balcony, and when we then have this glassed screenage in front of our balcony. Now I know there are going to be some critics who say that makes it obstructed, I can't see the wake. You can, you know, you may not be able to see it perfectly when you're sitting down, but you can from here, and it's a lovely view. We're in Nordfjord, yeah, I was going to say it right, Nordfjordeid today. We've been on excursion this morning. We're leaving here at about 5 o'clock to sail down the fjord, and the scenery, it's turned to a lovely enough. It was very foggy, misty this morning, but this afternoon it was a lot brighter. It was absolutely glorious sunshine, and the water is so still. There were some kayakers out a few minutes ago, a lovely power boat as well. So there you have it. The other good thing is, so we have a party in the cabin next door that we're travelling with, and what's handy is that you can request your cabin steward to open up the doors between the cabins so that you have a larger balcony to share. And that is the tour of our cabin. Hope you enjoyed it, and look out for the ship tour later on.